It's not a big surprise that we see Hadess going for a bot gank here. He gets spotted out by a ward. However, the bot lane by Sector 1 is pushed up quite far.
As Goose does go for it, does hit the root dab on top of Practice. Or on top of Saviour, doesn't have the flash available and usable to the other team for a very long time. Knight with the Kiana, of course, can get his elements from the brushes multiple times, and Chapapi can put down his shroud as he's doing right here. That's a really nice kick that coming through from Hayes, making sure that Debu can't help his mid lane, and Knight not hitting the Supreme Dispel talent there, and is now making his way over there. Finds another dash, goes stealth yet again. Does he have the damage to take down Chapapi? He's gonna delay the inevitable for just a little bit, but in the end, it's going to be a summon of force and a great trade there. Practice needs to be careful. Chapapi is on top of him. Moonlight's Field get used. Look up Practice, staying alive for a really long time. Can he actually get it? Practice on the Aphelios, an absolute monster. That's so far. And Phoenix yet again, this time, stays alive for a little bit longer, but can't do too much. And this matchup, even with the amount of fences, that is not great. But can the punish come through here from Sector 1? They do have a lot of roaming power. Alois has to respect here. Goes on top as the teleport from Chapapi comes through. As we see Nightmares making his way over as well. That's the first blow up there on Debu. Can't do anything about that. They go very deep on Practice and will pick him up in the end. Supreme Display of Talent is too little, too late. And this skirmish is a triple kill. Going to be a 4v4 scenario. Baron buff has now timed out. Phoenix should be able, and there they go, the instant delete on top of Hadess. Now Debu also trying to fight as we see some Bath Brush being set up there, while Alois is proxying waves and Phoenix is just desperately trying to keep his turret alive. Alois poking left and right. Sector 1 has the pressure on them right now. Phoenix getting dived in the bot lane, doesn't have Zhonya's available. It's going to be a solo killer. Flashes will, however, have some issues finding a gank. Nice as Mobies. It's going to go after Alois. This is a 1v1 that he needs to execute well if he doesn't want to get blown up. There goes the Supreme Display of Talent. How fast this Baron goes down. There's a lot of damage coming through. Chapapi now makes his way, goes in with the Shuriken. Perfect execution. Is able to stall for a lot of time. Practice gets taken really low. Perfect execution is enough, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. As for now, there comes Alois in the backline. Finds Knight, and that's a grand challenge that's not even necessary. Phoenix now on his own. He can stay alive for a little bit longer with the use of Zonya, but I don't think he's going to pick up anyone else. Hadess gets taken low, but it's not nearly enough. Defusekids has very strong side lanes, and this also shows in the gold graph. Alois 6k gold up on the Mordekaiser. They knock in Debu, but he can stay alive for a little bit longer. Supreme Display of Talent doesn't really find its impact as Chapapi goes in very deep. 2 kills given over for absolutely nothing here. And Alois now has started to chase down Practice, doing his very best to say, oh, look at that burst coming through. Now Practice is forced to kite back into the team of the Defusekids, and I think that's going to be it. All of a sudden, Sector 1 overextends. Hadess, who starts there, the crucial over 34 minutes. Death timer's too long for the side of Sector 1, so we're looking indeed at Defusekids will go up 1-0 in this series. It's not like